Brown kicks it out. Smart fakes. Inside. Tatum spins and he puts it in. Celtics go up by one. They wave it off.
No, coming off a wild one. Lay up the end of the game? That was weird. But, sports talk right here. Made Inspired can't hear. NBA playoffs. What's up with y'all?
What's going on? Halia Sensei, Blurred Cartel, Blurred Proof Entertainment.
No.
Me in the building.
Oh, man.
Celtics, Nets.
I just know, like, that probably took all the gas out the Nets. That probably took the gas.
You think that's it?
That's right there.
Nah,
that probably really took the gas out the Nets. I promise.
That's just the beginning. It's going 7.
Yeah, that might be it.
It's going 7.
I was saying Ramadan, anti-vax Kyrie, 39 5 and
KD was what, like 9 for 24? He not shooting like that next game.
You don't let no young boys put up numbers.
Yeah, I mean KD was 9 for 24. He did 23, 4 and 3 on 41 minutes.
He had an off game.
23.
That ain't happening next game. KD going for at least 30 next game.
I mean, KD being not efficient and they only win it by 1
shot.
Yeah, 9 for 24.
Yeah, he gonna go for 30. He gonna go for 30, and Kyrie gonna be the one that slum it up. I'm telling you, that's how the old niggas work. You can't stop no young boys that ball like that. They got 2 forwards that ball, man. Like they just need their center back. If they get their center back, then it's really gonna be hard for the Nets.
Tatum.
That is bad.
Tatum did 31. Jaylen Brown had 23. Marcus Smart had 20. Al Horford had 20.
All that, and they still only won by 1 point. You know what I mean?
But listen, what you don't understand is that you talking for nothing right now. Who was the favorite? That's what you need to be talking about right now, bro. Who was the favorite?
I mean, we know it's Brooklyn, but.
All right, so ain't no but.
It's only one game.
No but in real shit.
Everything after but is bullshit.
That don't mean nothing. Ain't no
it's only one game. I'm not about to overreact over one game that they lost by 1 point.
But I didn't know you was a Nets fan though.
I'm not.
So that all right. So
I'm just talking about what I see.
Don't.
It ain't over. It's far from over.
You ain't seen nothing. We just know that Tatum had 53 on them last time, right?
Yeah, he did.
So we just know. So that means he's hot. That means like if he just won his game too, but not having 53, it's some they got trouble.
I mean, it's one of those games to where who wins the first one just tips the momentum in their favor for the rest of the series. I mean, it's going to go back and forth.
They need Ben Simmons, bro. I'm sorry to say it. Ben Simmons. Right?
Is he even eligible to play?
I mean, he'll probably be there about
whenever he want to play. He can play whenever he want to play, bro. That's what everybody keeps saying. He can play whenever he want to play. He just ain't playing.
I mean, it's a crazy game. Ended in layup last second. Who y'all got game 2 though?
It's in Boston. I got no choice. It's in Boston.
I got the Nets.
I think the home team momentum. I think not the home team momentum, but the first win momentum is going to take it with. I know everybody had to score 20 and it had to be a last minute shot for Tatum, but hey, I don't know if Kyrie got another 40 game in him.
Man, he don't need to. He just need KD to not miss 15 shots.
I mean,
no,
that is true.
Listen, that don't mean nothing. But then let's just hope they role players keep scoring. You keep talking about them two like they the only two that's really doing anything. You gotta worry about their role players, bro. That's the key thing.
Steph Curry.
You You need your role players to
hope
step
they can
up,
do that
but
next game.
still,
They only go home.
you need Steph Curry, you need
Because
the
you gotta
Bruce
understand,
Browns and all that, but still,
they're only
KD shooting 9 for 24 is not going to help.
If them dudes don't show up, but you know darn well that Boston, that starting five gonna put up them numbers regardless. On them, they don't got no defense. Nets don't got defense.
Yeah, Nets don't play defense for shit. So
that's the whole thing. They gotta have defense.
Boston
but
gonna
that's
score
the problem.
regardless.
You got
I'll
two
ask
young
this:
boys
if
that
it,
can score all day.
yeah, we got Celtics in 5 allegedly, but if it drowns out to a past game 6, who do you think has the endurance to take it? Celtics, so they have a younger team, or if it goes past a game 5?
If it go, listen. If they go down 2-0, man, this shit over. That's all I'm saying. That you praying at the Nets win
Hold
this
on,
game.
I got the time set. I got the time stamp at 6 minutes and 40 seconds. If it goes 2-0, it's over. I'm holding to it.
I got Nets game too. You know, I don't think Steph Curry scoring 9 points next game. You know, Drummond was only 8 points. Steph had 9.
You said Steph Curry.
Seth had 9 points.
All right, but I said,
he get you 15, 16.
Role to get their job. Maybe with the Sixers he would, not with them. The Sixers, you gotta understand, there's a difference with the Sixers. The Sixers, he be getting shots. He ain't gonna be really getting shots like that with them.
Well, it's easier on the
Sixers. Them dudes gonna hawk the ball.
Well, they don't got an Embiid that could take 2 defenders and feed them, you know, dish out from the post. They don't got nobody that could do that gets shooters open. Yeah. So
no,
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
The Nets don't got a hard and a person that's giving you 15 assists either.
Yeah, they don't.
I think the whole function is two low defense style teams just going at it, and then whoever wins offensively wins off.
Listen, if Ben Simmons come back by game 3, it's a wrap.
That's a big if.
I mean, that's if, man.
If he come back by game 3,
listen,
he gonna change the players.
If he don't come back this year for them, man, they might as well just trade him next year. They might as well just trade him. They wasted.
Might as well.
They wasted their time with him. They wasted time.
Heat versus the Hawks. Trae Young only 8 points.
He need another epidural, man. Get him another
epidural. Trae Young 8 points and their loss to the Heat. What are we doing? Duncan Robinson at game high.
Heat in the sweep, man. This about to be a short series. You know what I mean? Atlanta.
Yeah, that's gonna get stuck because they just barely pulled it out to get into the play-in.
Atlanta took a major
they just got in there.
They took a major step down this year from the Eastern Conference Finals to this major step down.
I'm not gonna say Eastern Conference Finals they shouldn't have been in, but they got there. So I'm taking away nothing from nobody.
You're not winning with Trae scoring 8, and your leading scorer who? Danilo Gallinari? Nah,
Gallinari 17.
You're not beating
Game high was Duncan Robinson. So I mean, all right. Game high was Duncan Robinson, so that's neither here nor there at the end of the day. So I mean,
yeah,
that man had 27. It was a lackadaisical game.
I'll be right back.
All right.
They ain't had no Oladipo either. Yes, I got the Heat in a sweep. You know, Trae Young is lethal enough to get one game in Atlanta, but I just don't see it happening.
Not a clean sweep.
Yeah, I think this is a sweep right here. Atlanta.
I think it's a 4-1 at least.
They backed into these playoffs. They're definitely not as good as they were last year. John Collins is still hurt. I just don't see him giving the Heat enough competition to make this series competitive.
I mean, no Clint Capella either. So I mean, Lou Williams. I don't know if Lemon Pepper Lou is a threat right now, but you know.
Hey, if he hit the strip club before the game, you never know. You know what I mean?
Lemon Pepper Lou. I mean, John Collins was 10-4-1.
Oh, Collins, did he play?
Yeah, he played. He played 21 minutes. I mean, it ain't. It is what it ain't.
Yeah, he did play 10-4, yeah. Well, you get Collins back in a rhythm, maybe they could steal one game, but I still got the Heat.
I mean, you got Lowry, Tucker, Butler, Bam, Tyler Hero, Duncan
He didn't even have a
Robinson.
good game.
None of them had good games except for Duncan. So I mean, it was a last. It was a last occasion.
Oladipo not out there either. So I still got
what
the
happened
Heat.
though? You got the Heat, Heat in a sweep.
Yeah, I got them sweeping. If not 5 games at the most.
Anybody in the comments now, drop a like. Blood Crew Entertainment, like shit. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know what you think these games is going. I think Heat in the sweep. Unless Trae Young just goes off. That's the only way I can see them winning. But they
gonna need Trae Young to average like 40 for the rest of the series for them to have a chance.
Oh my God.
He gotta go Kobe or something. Like he gonna have to. He gotta put the team on his back. Greg Jennings.
I don't think he could do that. So I got the Heat in the sweep in this one. So that's gonna be the first sweep of this John right here. No, not the first one, but this other game. But Utah and the Mavericks. Utah only won by 6. No Luka, so I mean, that's saying something.
Well, the Mavs, the thing that messed them up, the lack of free throws. It's too many free throws missed. I mean, if they would have got it together at the free throw line, they would have won this game, to be honest. But
I mean,
it's gonna be hard without Luka. It's gonna be an uphill battle without Luka. I'm gonna tell you.
Don Mitchell at 32. That's a good help. I mean, who's the primary scorer? Brunson, Dinwiddie for the Mavs. What are we doing?
That's our 2 guys right now, and Rudy Gobert is going to kill us on the glass every game because we don't have anybody that's big enough to bang with him. So he had 17 rebounds yesterday, so he might average about 15 for this series.
3 rebounds. All free. No, nothing contested.
It's not looking good without Luka. I'm gonna keep it a beam. It's not looking good without him.
I mean, it's all your left calf string. It's not really like.
If we can win
crazy.
game 2 and he can be back by game 3, the series might change. It just depends on how long he's gonna be out.
I'm just saying again, left calf strain is nothing too crazy. So
KD had that injury before, kept him out for a minute, and then the calf strain is a tricky injury.
Yeah, just to re-injure yourself in the playoffs.
Remember, he had a calf strain, then he came back to play, then tore his Achilles. So, I mean.
Forcing Luka to come back. I just think it's a bad timing.
Yeah.
So if he can't come back, then what are we looking at? Looking at Jazz 4-1 maybe?
Yeah, if Luka can't come back, I'll take the Jazz in 5. Mavericks my squad, so I'm not about to say we getting swept.
Yeah.
But if we don't got Luka, Jazz in 5. Nobody can bang with Gobert, and we don't have anybody that can guard Donovan Mitchell. So,
but they still only won by 6. It gotta be a glance of hope there. We hear you.
Yeah.
They only won by 6, and it was below 100. So I mean,
we played good defense. Jason Kidd got us playing good defense. That's one thing I can say. We are a pretty good defensive team, but I don't know, man. We gotta make them free throws. 8 missed free throws yesterday. That could have decided the game right there.
Right. 8 missed free throws. It always comes down to free throws.
And we had them. Yeah. We caused a lot of turnovers. 14 turnovers for the Jazz. So just Convert
It
on
was
the
sloppy.
Yo, I can't hear none of y'all, yo.
We can hear you.
Your voice sound squeaky. Your
Can you
voice
hear
sound
us?
Squeaky, yeah. Sound-
Nah, but we can hear you though.
Yeah. And the 3-point
So
shooting in
8.
this game was horrible. I mean, 9 of
Yeah.
32 from Mavericks. 9 of 32. That's you're not gonna win too many games shooting 28% from 3.
I told it was a sloppy game. You just take it to being just a sloppy game.
Yeah, it was. I feel like it was nervousness. It was like the pressure was on. It's like, all right, we don't got Luka out here, so it was like, all right, now I got to step into a role. I'm not. I mean, it was just a lot of nerves. I think if we calm down game 2, we should be able to win a close game.
Play defense, not jack threes.
Hit free throws.
Yeah, hit free throws, obviously. You can hear us now?
Yeah, I couldn't hear y'all for a minute.
Yeah, we were just talking about Jazz and Mavericks.
Yeah, I can hear you on one of my earphones. I can hear one. Y'all can hear.
Yeah. Jazz only won by 6. You know, I know the turnovers, mixed free throws, jacking threes. No Luka.
Yeah.
It was a sloppy game.
Very sloppy.
You said what?
It was a sloppy game. Mavs are just jacking up threes. The turnovers, no Luka, missing free throws. Mavs could have won this game.
And they gave it away. We can beat Utah. I mean, I'm not afraid of Utah.
What were your thoughts on that game, Gus?
I mean, you shouldn't be afraid of no team. One, you shouldn't be afraid of no team for one, whatever, because they ain't that good, like to really be afraid of. But if Donovan Mitchell turned into last year or the year before Donovan Mitchell, y'all got a problem. Y'all just let him get a win for nothing right now. So
yeah, we gave it away.
They down. I don't got y'all being no comeback team either though. I'm y'all one of them teams that if y'all leading, y'all can win. But if y'all coming back, I don't know. We ain't never seen Luka under pressure. You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Y'all know that?
Yeah.
They
gonna win.
Did y'all ever seen Luka under pressure?
I never seen it.
I mean, I'm a Mavericks fan, and I can't recall. So, I mean,
No.
Where you got this game series going?
All it takes for a team.
I think if Luka can come back, they could win. I got the Mavericks. They could win the next game.
When Luka come back?
I don't know. Got a left calf strain, so it's what it is.
It's to be determined right now. I mean,
well, if he ain't coming back next game, they're gonna get swept.
Ooh.
Let's tell you that.
Got another sweat being called.
Yeah, I listen. If we don't win
come
this
back
game,
next game, they're gonna get swept because they're going back to Utah, and that's not gonna be an easy thing for what's the name?
Yeah, it's not. We gotta win this game too.
Yeah, y'all getting
without Luka. I mean, but yeah, if we lose this game,
Donovan Mitchell show out at home. That's one thing I know they do.
We got Raptors and Sixers. Maxey just going off.
If y'all go down 2-0 and Luka come back for Utah, going to Utah, y'all definitely losing that.
We're calling a sweep for that one if those situations happen.
Yes, it's a lot of to be determined right now in that series.
We got on six. We got on Sixers Raptors. Maxey going off for 38.
I like what I saw yesterday. I got the Sixers. I had the Sixers in 5 games from You know what I mean? All right, I had Sixers and 5.
You know, I got them set on my own. We ain't even got a question on that.
I mean, if Maxey gonna be playing like that, shit.
I got Sixers going to the finals. That's me. You know what I mean? I don't. This first round and the second round shit, that shit don't mean nothing. They just gotta win. I mean,
listen, the way they won,
bro.
The way they won with Embiid only scoring 19.
You've been watching the games. You've been playing like that all season.
I'm just saying the way
playing like that in the playoffs, that means a lot.
If they could win like that with Joel Embiid not averaging what he normally averages, then that's a problem.
Embiid was chilling.
Yeah, that's scary to be honest.
You know, he ain't really pressed the gas. He ain't had to press the gas this game.
That's a good. I mean, 19, 15, and 4.
You know, the key thing, Tobias Harris said 26.
Right.
If Maxey and Tobias be playing like that, it's no hope for Toronto.
Tobias had 26. Tobias Harris wasn't doing nothing. Ever since James Harden came back, he ain't been doing shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, Harden gonna get one of them 30-point games. You're gonna get a 30-point game one time.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't just
Harden.
he gonna get a 30-point game in every series. I believe that. But
Harden at 22,
15 assists, 22 points.
Yeah,
that's still Harden at 22
he's
points,
chilling.
15 assists. That's still good. Everybody keeps saying he's
chilling.
garbage. I'm like, how y'all say garbage if he's doing that? He wasn't never doing that.
I mean, all that to not go full throttle with your main two stars and to win by 20.
It's not looking good for Toronto. That's all I'm saying.
And it was up 3-1 during the regular season. Everybody's all hyped. Tomorrow we gonna lose first round. I say y'all tripping.
Not Fred VanVleet.
No Toronto first round.
Not Pascal Siakam.
If it's close, VanVleet to make some shots. He make some shots. Yeah, close.
VanVleet only had 18.
Yeah,
listen, we'll get. They'll probably get a game. You know, we'll get a Drake appearance.
the second coming of Kawhi. You know what I mean? This is called the second coming of Kawhi. Siakam.
VanVleet.
He got the same game to me. Seems like.
I got Philly. I got Philly with a sweep on this one. If they gonna play like that, I got them with a sweep.
Yeah, I can't see the Sixers losing the series. I didn't have them losing the series, period. But if Maxey and Tobias gonna be hooping like that, it's nah. And you ain't even get the best from Embiid and Harden yet. Nah, it's not looking good for Toronto.
Where's Drake at? Drake wasn't there?
Call Drizzy, you know what I mean? Tell him, send him a song or something. Now. They gotta do something.
Drizzy gotta bring the belt. You know, he got a little WWE belt for that. But Timberwolves and Grizzlies.
Man, they got their chip, bro. It's over for that. They ain't doing nothing though. They got their chip. They like how the Eagles is right now. We on keys control.
How's the rebuilding mode?
Timberwolves going to sweep probably.
Damn.
Your boy Ja, they can't win with Ja Morant. They might. You know the key thing. You know, it'd be crazy if they trade him next year. If they can win like that without him, they might trade him. They might trade him. Send him to the Pelicans with your man. You know your man always wanted to play with him.
Shit, Zion don't even want to be there.
No, Zion always wanted to play with him.
He fucking
Zion want to be a Knick.
Zion coming to the East Coast. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I thought this was going to be an interesting matchup because
they don't want. No, I can't say it's them. I can't. It's not Zion. They're not letting him play, bro.
They probably want him to lose a couple of lbs before you get out there.
They're not playing Zion. They're not playing Zion. That's on them. I don't know what they got going on. David, the man just sit here and did like a crazy ass dunk. You see,
He
you see that dunk he
$1
did, and they talking about he
360.
can't, he not ready to play. You see that dunk he did, right?
Yeah, they might as well put him out there. Shit, why not?
You hear me?
That's your best chance of winning.
But is he eligible to play? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he did that crazy ass windmill, right? Yeah, right. No, but I guess it.
I mean,
What? How you not eligible?
I'm taking
I'm
Memphis.
just trying to figure out how these dudes is not eligible to play. Like, they just gotta get out there and play. I could like, you mean ain't no eligible nigga?
But you got Edwards doing 36, Karl Anthony Towns doing 29. I mean, that's hard to stop.
Yeah, it is, but sometimes that momentum stops, and you might have an off game. You know what I mean? Memphis just need, Ja gonna be Ja. That's we don't gotta worry about that. But you need your Dylan Brooks and your DeAnthony Meltons and Desmond Baines and Jaren Jackson Jr.'s to come along for the ride. They didn't do that yesterday.
They were sitting in the park for the whole game.
Yeah. Like, we know Ja gonna do what he do, but it's kind of crazy though, because it's like y'all went on this crazy run without him. Then when he come back, you know what I mean? So it's
because they play a certain way with him, they play a certain way without him. So I mean,
I don't know, maybe I wouldn't say not have Ja on the floor, but you might have to go with what's working for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can hear you. But Ja was 16 for 20 on free throws. That was the majority of his points. So I mean, that was more than half of his points.
He gonna get to the free throws. That's one thing.
Where you got this series going?
I'm still taking Memphis in 7.
Damn.
I think it's going 7 games.
I got Minnesota in 6.
Yeah, I want to see the next game. I think Minnesota
in 6.
What's it got? Oh yeah, Nuggets, Warriors. Jordan Poole, the new Splash brother. So
sweet.
Yeah, I got Nuggets. I got Nuggets, and I got Warriors in 5. Yoke gonna get one game in Denver. He gonna get one in Denver. Yeah, that's it.
Yoke got 20. He had 25 points with 25 shots. 25 points with 25 shots. That's so bad.
Nasty.
Yeah, it was yesterday. It was just Yoke and Will Barton.
And he was burnt down the sideline.
It was just Yoke and Will Barton yesterday.
You didn't see that post when he was sitting there, he was breathing?
Mm-hmm.
Disgusted.
Listen, when your second best player is Aaron Gordon, I don't think you're going too far. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just be honest with you. Not against Steph, Clay, Draymond, and now Jordan Poole coming for the ride. Nah.
What Porter? Porter still hurt?
Porter's still hurt. They both hurt.
Porter and Murray.
What Porter at?
He hurt.
God damn! Why they been whole? Yeah, what the fuck is up with them?
Porter has a lumbar spine surgery. So
them niggas just got money.
Yeah, he's got lumbar spine surgery. He's not playing basketball.
Got money, bro.
Yeah, they only hope is if they get Porter and Murray back, and I don't see that happening.
Damn, not off lumbar spine surgery. He's out of there for good. Listen, Wiggins had 16, Poole had 30, Clay had 19, Draymond had 12. Steph quiet 16. This might be looking like a sweep.
Mm.
You know, if you could do that
And
with
they're number
Steph for
2
the
in
quiet
defense,
16,
right? So
and they was
what's
playing
stopping
defense,
them?
and
I
shit
mean, they
stopping them.
said
They just gonna.
they said the Nuggets haven't ruled out Murray or Porter returning. You know what I mean? You never know. Might be too little,
I mean,
too late.
Bucks up by 6 right now against the Bulls, 47-41. Man,
I'm taking the Bucks in
First
5.
off, them dudes gonna be rusty. Is they gonna be rusty or what?
they're gonna be rusty
Oh
as
hell
fuck.
yeah, they're gonna be rusty, especially Murray.
Giannis already got 16, 11, and 2. We're in the,
I think it's going. I think that shit gonna go to game 7. You wanna know why? Because I believe one. I believe one of them niggas gonna get hurt. One of them niggas gonna get hurt.
which one?
They always get hurt. Somebody in Boston. Somebody in the Milwaukee gonna get hurt.
It's probably either gonna be Middleton or Holiday.
One of them. So fucking what's his name?
Middleton.
Oh God, I can't.
If Giannis get hurt,
Yeah, one of them niggas they gonna get hurt because they
listen, they got Bobby Portis.
He out there by himself.
They be all right. They got Bobby Portis. They be all right.
Also, what's up, everybody? Sorry about the lateness. I hate freaking time difference. I'm thinking 7, and I see these folks alive. I'm like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. We talking about we ran through most of the games, but let me give you input. Celtics next.
I mean, as a Boston fan, I can be nothing but happy at the goodness I saw, the clutchness I saw from the team that put together. You know,
off a layup,
money because I myself included that wasn't really expecting Boston to be number 2 overall. Actually, like they can make a charge of that thing. So I'm proud of them, but I'm not gonna act like it's perfect. I already predicted this to go at least 6 games, if not 7. The problem with that is that the Nets basically forgot how to play defense for their last 2 plays. So I'm not gonna act like this is just a wonderful thing by Boston the entire way through. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm already calling for this is not no slight against anybody from the Nets. I'm already calling for Steve Nash's job. I'm already calling for that. I was calling for that before this playoff series started and anything because I was already of the mindset he didn't deserve this job. And
not Steve Nash.
And if he gets out coached in this series, and then you're gonna expect him to come back next year, work through Ben Simmons and whatever the team is gonna look like, whether Kyrie comes back or not. Nah. So I'm of the mindset. I'm really going as far as say if the Nets don't make the Eastern Conference Finals, I'd replace Steve Nash. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Steve Nash, next coach of the Lakers.
Oh goodness.
The last time he came to the Lakers, it didn't go well. You want to try that again?
He gonna be coaching LeBron next year. What?
It didn't go well the last time Nash went to the Lakers. Remember? You want to try that again?
Oh yeah, that was the failed experiment. Him and Kobe and Dwight.
I mean, but most of the other games don't really need much mention. I mean, the Mavericks are gonna get swept if Luka don't play. The Heat should. I say 5 because they're not a game. They should sweep the Hawks, but
I said that shit.
Like, most of these matchups should not above 5 games, except for Boston and the Nets. I said what I said.
If they go back to Utah and they down 2-0, regardless if they got Luka or not, they definitely get swept.
Because Luka gonna have to force himself back early on an ankle. And I'm like, look, and it's real unfortunate that that happened. Yeah. It's really unfortunate
Bad timing.
The game before, but it's unfortunate. And I hope this doesn't keep happening because I don't want Luka to be victim of like the injury bug problem that catches on to some superstars. I don't want that to be a thing for Luka, but he does end up getting hobbled at some of the worst times. So I don't want that to happen. But I mean, most of the other games, I really think. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say I expect the Timberwolves, go ahead and just people think like, oh no, the Grizzlies gonna do. No, I expect the Timberwolves to win that. I really do. The Karl Anthony Towns is already underrated. So
hold on, but we already had a hot take. What you think they should trade Ja? What if they trade Ja? I'll ask.
Why?
It was a hot take.
By who?
They might trade Ja, bro. The team is going without him, bro. That's the bad thing about it.
Hold on. I think like 20-something games.
They can
like
win without him.
20-something in 22.
If they get to the playoffs without him, bro, that mean they are.
Is he?
He missed 20 games, right? How many games?
What have the Grizzlies done prior to Ja Morant being there?
The Grizzlies been winning without him.
What have they done prior to him being there?
That was last year. We talking about this year. It's a whole different
I'm talking about period. What have they done for the last 10 years prior to him being there? When have they had any kind of mention to buy tickets?
It's just that he's a high commodity. They can get a lot for him.
They hadn't gotten anything.
Wasn't Memphis like 19 and like 21 and 2 without Ja, some shit like that?
Like,
yeah.
In the last decade, the Grizzlies have not done anything or had any reason to.
Hold on. They
had the grind. They had Tony Allen in there.
Ja only played 57 games.
Like I'm of the mindset that we have not, and I'm saying any basketball people have not had a reason to mention the Grizzlies' name since Chris Paul was putting together the Showtime Clippers to go against them in 7-game series. We have not had a reason to mention the Grizzlies since then, which is almost a decade ago. Why would you trade the one commodity that looks like he has superstar promise to find another draft picks to get a commodity that can have superstar potential? It don't even make sense. Keep Ja Morant.
But they play one way without him. They play another way with him. So I mean,
keep him. Like,
what's more efficient?
You trying to. You're going, oh my God, you're going to go back to mediocrity. There's no reason for that. Everybody in the West has at least, and anybody relevant, has at least one person that can try to give you superstar potential. Everybody in the playoffs, you can run down everybody from the Suns, besides having the senior to Chris Paul, they have Devin Booker. You can go
Suns losing 8 and
the Nuggets have Joker. Not to mention they had Jamal Murray whenever he decides to come back. The Timberwolves have Karl Anthony Towns, and like the New Orleans Pelicans, we ain't even worried about them because they trying to deal with their Zion situation. The Clippers and the Spurs, they all have.
They still could be out, dude.
You gotta go back to Minnesota and say they got Anthony Edwards. Cut that out.
Yeah.
Don't
disrespect Ant-Man.
That's even better. You have two. And you want the Grizzlies to get rid of the only thing they have?
Ant-Man is the man right now.
I'm cool with Anthony Edwards trying to I don't care which one you pick. The purpose of it. You trying to get rid of Ja, and you have that stack line up. They'll be sitting at a play-in tournament next year like the San Antonio Spurs. Man, stop this cap. It looks all nice and everything when you got Ja on the bench. You got a plan for that, but when you know he ain't gonna never be there, okay. Be sitting around at 42 and 32 next year. Be like, dang, we shouldn't have traded Ja Morant. Shoot. Sitting around 42 and 32 in a playing game like, dang, we shouldn't have traded Ja. You're right, you shouldn't have. Ja Morant gonna be sitting here probably be the best.
Y'all hear
trade Ja for Russ.
Y'all hear me
get Russ.
Jesus.
That was gonna be the next Michael Jordan, yeah.
Matter of fact, I know. Just because you want to trade, it's a trade that gonna end up happening for y'all. Don't want to think that Ja Morant gonna get traded to the Jazz for Rudy Gobert. They're like, we'll trade y'all Rudy Gobert and some draft picks, and Ja Morant will go with Donovan Mitchell. And when they sit up at number 2 overall next year, and they be sitting there playing game with freaking Rudy Gobert, they be like, oh, dang, maybe we shouldn't have traded Ja Morant. That's the freak gonna happen when y'all want to trade Ja Morant. That's the freak gonna happen.
I'll ask you about the last 2 games. You think the Warriors series is a sweep?
I see Ja Morant go to the Pelicans. I see him going to the Pelicans.
Period. That man ain't going nowhere. Shoot.
Is the Warriors game, the Warriors series a sweep, and is the Philly series a sweep? Am I right? I'll ask you that.
They definitely
not because Philly's bound to give away at least one game to the Raptors. Like they should sweep them, but they're bound to give away one game. If they don't, then cool. But they're bound to give away one. Golden State should be, but I know they're trying to like work in stuff and all this kind of stuff. So I'm willing to give them one. And I mean, it is the Joker, so I can give the Joker at least 1 to 2 games. You know, I don't want him to get swept and you possibly be the MVP. You know, it might happen again, but I'm willing to give them both one game, but it shouldn't go nowhere past 5.
All right, they got the finalists list up.
Golden State is sweeping them.
What we doing for MVP? You got Giannis, Joker, and Embiid is finalists.
It should be Embiid, but they trying to, Giannis on that Jokic train.
Giannis, it should not. Embiid should not be.
They're gonna get to Embiid.
I love Embiid. Embiid
should be MVP. Should be Embiid.
They're definitely gonna get Embiid.
No, it shouldn't.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
It shouldn't.
He's the.
It's Embiid. We're not. It's Embiid. We're not doing
Embiid.
Embiid is the MVP. Come on.
It should not be.
He should have got it last year. He should get it this year. We gotta stop playing.
It can't be Embiid and Giannis posted up 40 something on your team when they played each other. It should not be Embiid.
All right. I mean, that's 3-1 for Embiid, and you got Giannis up, right?
Oh, yeah, right. I mean, it can be fine.
Yeah, but Embiid beat them without James Harden. You forgot about that? And he had 40.
And I also remember the most recent game, the last one they played, when they had Harden. What happened? Antetokounmpo blocked that man's layup to win the game.
He beat them without Harden.
I'm going by MVP moments. You want the most recent moment? Because we're going to be off recency bias when it comes to MVP votes.
We're going to see him in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's Bucks, Sixers, Eastern Conference Finals. We're going to see it.
We got.
But you know when the listen, when a center gets a player average he had over I think he had 9 this year, 40 and 20s, some shit like that. When you get those, everybody that had it got MVP. Embiid was the one.
So let's hit you with this.
He had a whole bunch of them games. So
doesn't have more. If I remember
everybody that had that won MVP.
If I remember right, Embiid doesn't have the most points scored per game because that's going to be Giannis, and he doesn't have the best stats because that's going to be Joker. So how does he supersede both of them to get MVP if you don't have better stats than either one?
Because for a center to get the scoring champ when only 2 other ones did it, that's something within itself.
He's not the scoring champ because Giannis has more points than him.
But he's a scoring champ per average. He's the scoring champ.
More average.
Yeah.
Like if I remember right, he got 21 points more.
He is a scoring champ.
I don't do scoring change. I don't do it by total. I do it by points per game. So I mean, it is what it is. All right, we got 3-1 for Embiid. But who got Rookie of the Year? It doesn't matter.
They said he got scoring champ though. Right?
Yeah, Embiid got scoring champ.
Devin Booker.
Who got Evan Mobley Rookie of the Year?
0.7? Like 0.7 points more.
I got Scotty for Rookie of the Year.
Let me see. We looking at the rookie.
I got Scotty.
I got
Mobley with
I got Evan
Mobley, bro.
I got Evan Mobley.
I'm liking Mobley. Because the Cavs.
I got Evan Mobley, but I got Evan Mobley, but they're gonna give it to Kate Cunningham. So
I like Mobley, I really do.
Listen, Scotty Barnes is the Rookie of the Year. Like, I mean, just be sure.
3-1. You got 3-1 Mobley. There's nothing wrong with that. We got 6 Man of the Year. I guess Tyler Hero, right?
I'm gonna get Tyler Hero. I'm not even gonna play. Kevin Love, no. Tyler Hero.
Yeah, it's Hero.
He a big reason the Heat decided
to. Defensive Player of the Year.
Come up and be. Gobert is overrated.
Marcus Smart got it.
Gobert is overrated.
I got Marcus Smart, but they're gonna give it to Gobert. So
I mean, I'm green, so you know I'm going Marcus. I don't care what happens.
3-1 Marcus Smart.
Most improved.
Ooh.
I got Garland for that.
That's tough.
I got DeJounte Murray for
that
most improved.
Because God, that's tough. Most improved. I can't lie, that tough.
Give me Darius Garland for that one.
I got DeJounte Murray for most improved.
I'm between Murray and John Morant because Garland did step up. The problem is they tapered off towards the last half of the year. Their last quarter of the season wasn't good, which is why they fell out of top 4 rating.
Yeah, that was injury reasons. They lost Mobley for a minute. Jared Allen was gone.
He should be able to keep going. That's what hurt it. Like, you still are part of the team. And if it free falls, you have a part of it.
When your key cogs is out, he ain't had Mobley for a while. He didn't have Jared Allen. Karis LeVert was hurt for a minute. Right. I mean, Garland himself just not – him and Kevin Love wasn't going to keep him top.
Maintain a quarter of the season? That was I ain't saying, but you can't maintain a quarter of the season because it's not like the Karis LeVert trade only happened in February. You can't maintain a quarter of the season.
When 3 of your top players is going, man, it's kind of hard.
That's tough.
So you're saying Garland did more with less? Oh, we doing most improved player. Darius Garland, John Morant, and Jonathan Murray. Most improved player.
Because John Morant was already good. It's just he exploded a bit more. So I might go. God dang it! I'm between Morant and Murray.
They probably give it to Darius Garland because of the fact that
like I'm tough.
6-man
Murray and
I don't know if it's Cam Johnson.
I'll say Murray. I'm gonna say Murray because it really showed that they have a good team.
Take Garland because he made the All-Star team. They got to the play-in. You know what I mean? I'll take Garland.
We just did Tyler Hero for the 6-man, so that makes sense. And
Coach of the Year,
I think we all had Monty Williams Coach of the Year. It's pretty simple. It ain't that hard.
I love Monty.
It's Monty.
I love
get that man.
I do understand the Grizzlies. I do understand the Grizzlies getting the close second too, though. That was a surprise. Like the fact that he's been able to coach his team even without John Morant being there the third of the season and they still number 2 overall. I can understand the Grizzlies were a coach too.
So who said
No, we did Tyler Hero for 6-man of the year. And then Marcus Smart for defensive player of the year.
Okay, so if they beat them, that means that they would go against
So what everybody say rookie of the year though?
We said Evan Mobley.
I was on Evan Mobley.
Well, Scotty, he had Scotty. Well, Chris had Scotty Barnes. I know Mobley, I think.
They play him. That means they're gonna play.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Scotty on that one.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, so how we feeling about Paul George and Kawhi?
How feeling what?
I was asking how we feel about Kawhi and Paul George. Where they at next year?
The same place. They both signed extensions.
Oh, Scotty Barnes was 15, 8, and 4.
I mean, when it comes to these two, they're not going anywhere. They both signed extensions. They're not going anywhere.
Is it worth it though?
So you saying you trade them?
That ain't more than ever.
I mean, the experiment failed. It's time to break that shit up. The experiment failed. They either not on the court together, and when they are on the court together, one of them get hurt. So just
Paul George rarely gets hurt, and Kawhi only got hurt this past playoff run when that was actually good before he ended up messing up his ACL.
It's time to break that shit up, man.
No, it's not. It's time to run it back.
Break that shit up.
Bro, look at the West. You're going to trade for what?
Break it up, man.
No, you run that back 1 year. Like they both signed extensions. You don't have any draft picks up until 2027. Because you basically like the Lakers that you're in a better stretch because both of them
you get some draft picks if you trade one of them. Get some draft picks. Trade one of them.
No. You literally have a good squad. You have a really good coach, and you were able to make the playoffs without your 2 best stars playing for the most. Why would you trade them?
Play in. I'll break it up. It's been a
I don't get you make
breaking it up.
Like everybody wants this hot pocket stuff. Everybody wants these really quick championships, whatever. You have a good squad. You have a good coach. You made the 6th or the 7th seed. Hold on, let me make sure. I don't want to get missed or whatever. I get them wrong then. You made the play-in tournament, which is a really good accomplishment without your 2 best stars in a loaded West. and your two best stars are both wing defenders that can score. Why would you trade both of them or either one of them when you're not going to get nothing as good? You're not going to get the draft picks you got back, and the West is only going to get harder with all these young teams getting better. Why would you trade them?
Because it ain't working.
It's not working.
Like, you made the Western Conference Finals last year, and Kawhi got hurt, and this year you had Kawhi was still hurt. So I don't understand. Like, why would you not go? Why would you not shoot it back one time? Now, after if you go next year and it don't work, they flop out or whatever, then fine. I can understand you want to get rid of that, but they're hurt. They're hurting. You want I mean, if you're the Lakers, then I can understand you talking about some Anthony Davis kind of thing. But these two, man, please, you run that back 1 year, and then if it don't work 1 year, then you think about it.
All right, hold on. You running in the back of the Lakers then?
Sadly,
I mean, the Lakers just won a chip. Like, how many
this
years
is what
ago?
I would say. Like, with the Lakers, this is what I would say. I would have an honest, like, I ain't gonna lie, I gut the team except for, Anthony Davis, probably Malik Monk, and LeBron James. I gut the team if possible. And then after
run it back with Russ. Run it back with Russ.
No. I'm gutting the team. And then after that, I'll have an honest. This is what I said I would do even at the All-Star break. I said I have an honest conversation with Anthony Davis, and I'm like, Anthony Davis, look, you got to get better conditioning over the offseason. You have got to get in better shape. You've got to make sure that you get better training regimens. Go with LeBron. Do whatever LeBron do for his training regimens to be in peak physical condition. You literally are the future of the team. You can't get hurt this much. You have to be in better shape, better conditioning. You cannot be hurt like that because you have to carry the team. Because another year on LeBron, and we've already seen over the course of this year that LeBron is not Iron Man anymore. He does get hurt. He is older. Stuff happens to him where he's not going to be able to play 82 games straight like that. He's not going to be able to carry the load and do that. So if Anthony Davis is not coming up and giving me these Giannis, Embiid, Joker-like numbers, because he has the skill and the offensive capabilities to do that, not necessarily the passing, but the skills and offensive capability, he has that kind of talent. And if he is not giving me that, if he ain't competing for these scoring titles like that, carrying these teams like they are, if he don't do that, then I'm trading about trade deadline next year, straight up. But I'm gonna have an honest conversation with him in the offseason. Like, look, beat your regimen, all this kind of stuff, right? If you come back next year averaging 23, 24, 25 points, and LeBron got to carry the load and try to get, I'm trading him by the midseason.
So hold on, you're gonna sit down and have an honest conversation with Anthony Davis, but you're not gonna have a conversation with Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, like, say the same thing for Kawhi, but Kawhi had an injury that kept him out the whole year, not multiple little injuries. He had an ACL tear. Like that.
He's injury prone.
No, Murray ain't came back either. Murray ain't came back either for the same thing. So I understand that in his case. And not to mention, Kawhi already does like load management stuff. So it's not really anything you have to tell him for that reason. I don't think I'll talk to Kawhi about, we'd be like, hey, maybe you could try to be a leader for the team. I definitely tell him that. But as far as like
his role.
Injuries, yeah, but Anthony Davis, like he can't come this year playing like he did this year or the year. Matter of fact, the only year Anthony Davis played like an MVP was the year in the bubble. And people forget that year they missed like 4 months? They missed 4 months of the season. So like the season was cut shorter for that. So I need a whole 82 games of you being like Giannis, you being like Embiid, you giving me that kind of impact on the game. And if he's not doing that, trade that line next season, he gone. I'm just gonna be real with you. That's what I do.
Don't forget the Suns. The Suns went from the bubble, winning most of their games and losing one to get eliminated to the finals.
He got to carry the team because another year on, everybody's shocked, and I'm great and I'm happy that LeBron was able to compete for a scoring title with as many points and this great ability he was playing for. I'm not expecting that to continue. That's gonna go down. Like we've seen the difference between how he played this year versus previous years. Previous LeBron and freaking Cavalier LeBron would have carried this team and they'd have been like the number 3 or 4 seed still. But this LeBron can't do that. He's gotten older. Like it's different. So if Anthony Davis can't carry this team, good it. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I might trade LeBron at the trade deadline next year too. Because if I'm trading Anthony Davis, what I'm gonna get for LeBron? Because at that point, whatever I get back for Anthony Davis probably ain't gonna get them to no title anyway. So Anthony Davis don't carry next year. It's over with.
I'll finish all with Gus. What are you doing with both teams? What are you doing with Kawhi, Paul George? What are you doing with Russ? Matter of fact, not even Russ, it's the Lakers in general.
The Lakers. I mean, and his son's supposed to come in soon. When his son come in?
Sooner than later.
His son ain't gonna come in until
Anybody know
the
that?
year after next. It's next off season when his son gonna come in the draft. Not this year.
Why so quiet?
We were waiting on you to see what you're gonna say. But no, it ain't till next.
Oh, not this year.
No, it's next year.
Next year.
Right when LeBron contract.
Oh no,
too.
my thing. I think my thing is responding back.
Yeah, a lag.
He might be lagging.
So yeah, that's what it is. It's lagging. That's it, because I definitely was talking. Yeah.
How you gonna fix? How would you fix the Lakers? Not the Lakers, Clippers.
Break it up. I'm gonna keep saying it.
I fucking
trade one of them niggas, man.
I put that whole team. I start over.
Start over with the Clippers. He said you start over with the Clippers.
Them niggas had 3 years, bro.
Boy, I can't deal with y'all, man. Like, I can't, man. I can't. Like, I'm not of the mindset to just give up on something after 2 to 3 years when 1 year was already sabotaged by injury. The year before was ended by injury. And then the first year they were together, we already talked about their chemistry issues and everything that affected them the whole year. And it's what cost them their series. And we're going to blow it up after 2 injury years and the first year they're together. And you're just going to be like, we're going to blow it up. What? That don't even make sense. Like it's like saying the first year that Anthony Davis and LeBron James they get together. The first year they have chemistry issues, so they don't win that year. And then the second year, LeBron, knock on wood, he got hurt in like round 2 of the playoffs, and they lose in round 2. And then the last year, because LeBron is still hurt, Anthony Davis only can carry them to the Western Conference Finals, and then they lose. That's like saying, oh, okay, well, Anthony Davis and LeBron, they didn't work, so we're gonna break them apart. Would y'all say the same thing?
Listen. What have you done for me lately? That's the name of the game.
Man, freaking recency bias, man. I can't deal. I got.
Man, John and AD, they got the luxury of having a championship to fall back on. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, yeah, they got
the Clippers one more year. They don't make it.
One more year for the Clips.
To the Western Conference Finals.
One more year.
It's done.
One more year, and after that, sure. I'm not gonna blow it up now. One more. Sure.
Nice. We good for one more year then, if that's the case. But we got Phoenix and the Pelicans tonight. Warriors and Bucks still playing. We can wrap it up from here. Yes, Monterey, we can find you at.
Your boys, Monterey Hudson, Instagram and TikTok. Click on the links. Come see what your boy got cooking. Plenty of podcasts, plenty of stuff to come see, come talk to me about. I'm here. Boston all day. See it, I see it.
Keep bleeding green in a different way. Ali Hood, where you find you at?
Ali Hood Sensei, Blur Cartel, Blur to Prove Entertainment. Catch me what it sound like every Thursday, 7 o'clock. Follow me on TikTok, Hollywood _Sensei 215.
That's where you can find you at.
Gussie Baby 05, Instagram, or you can catch me on Earl Boone on Facebook. I'm around.
Y'all make sure y'all comments, give your predictions. Will the 76ers make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, or will they choke before they get there? Leave your comments, leave your guesses. Let us know.
Sixers to the finals.
I got us winning it all.
Sixers to the finals.
I got us winning it all.
Will they make it or will they choke? Let us know in the comments below.